My name is Yunish Tiandara. In this occasion, I would like to present about language and gender in the linguistic. First of all, I will describe about the definition of gender. Gender refers to society's expectation about how people should think and act as a man and woman. Gender is created by some factors. First is biological constructed, second is individually constructed, and the third is socially constructed. Biological constructed is the differences of man brain and woman brain have a different structures, outputs, and capabilities. Second is individually constructed. Individually constructed is the individual constructs of his or her own perception, gender, and decided how to portray that to the world. The second is socially constructed. Socially constructed is the each of society and culture trains men and women to behave in a specific way. From that definition, it might be concluded that gender difference is not only a reflection of the species between men and women, but also a reflection of their different living style and attitudes. The second is relationship between gender and languages in language use. The different angles and methodology as the main focus on the differences between language of men and women. The relation between gender and language has been studied with the main focus on differences between the language of men and women from angles with different methodologies. The relationship between men and women cannot be separated from gender roles occur in society. Moreover, there is a close connection between the structures, vocabulary, and the way of using language and the social roles of men and women who speak the languages. The relationship between gender and language is how language used to talk about men and women, such as vocabulary, discourse, and grammar, and how men and women use a language. And the third is differences of men and women in use language. According to Sociolingutistic 2015, the basic differences are when women are perceived as a tentative men tend to dominate. Meanwhile, according to Charles Derber, 1979, men are often shift conversation to their preferred topics and listen less well and less to actively bring women out about women's topic, while women play their supportive roles to throw others out and even give the active encouragement. The differences of men and women language is constructed by minimal response, questions, turn-taking, changing the topic, self-disclosure, verbal aggression, and politeness. And the fourth is factors that affect differences in interaction between men and women. That was some factor that affect in men and women languages, such as different socialization, different expectation from societies, different cultural values, different acculturation process. And from the presentation, it might be concluded that there is a number of close relationships between language and gender. However, men and women definitely different in using language. It is because of the structure of the language, norm of the society, or people of the society who use language. Moreover, gender or male and female is socially constructed. It can be seen in minimal response, question, turning, taking, changing the changing the topic in conversation, self-disclosure, verbal aggression, and politeness. Hence, because of the social institution of or taboo, it causes a variation of differences between men and women language. That's enough from me. Thank you.